rally, no doubt about it. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at center.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Doncic. O'Neal pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovic can score from the outside, but there, we love seeing him mix it up.
And Doncic launches from deep. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. From deep, Conley. The shot no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Gobert. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Conley. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
The putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
That one from long range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Picked by Bogdanovic. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Bullock on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Deflects the pass to the inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And he lobs it up top. Pass to Bullock. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Inside, Gobert. Doncic grabs the miss.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. No good there. And Doncic launches from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Utah.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court right now for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
O'Neal on the wing. Here's Mitchell. Yes, on the jumper. Mitchell's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
All alone. And again, it's Utah.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Again, Doncic missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
From deep, Conley. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Corner shot. Bullock's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Jazz.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Powell outside. This one for 3. Doncic, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 12 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Brunson misses. Here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. No good off the front rim. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And here's Doncic outside. Counted from distance.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Here's Mitchell. That's short off the rim.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Let's go with a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Powell outside. Back to Doncic from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Down low. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup. And so it's Utah in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense. Okay, Ali, appreciate. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
For 3, Hardaway gets the 3 ball to go. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Green, the pass to Bertans. And he lobs it up. And there's Green on the assist by Bertans.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Puts the move on. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Here's Hardaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Marjanovic. Defended by Gobert. Marjanovic can't hit.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Pass to Marjanovic. Green for 3. They get it back. Dinwiddie outside. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Hardaway, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Shot is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Kicks it out to Pascal. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From deep. House misses. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Green finds Bertans. Spins. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. From 10 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. To the left wing. Pascal from outside. He buries it from 3. Pascal's got 5 points now this quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Bertans up top. And so it's Utah. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've had incredible success defensively.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Tim Hardaway. Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Dinwiddie, no good. The Jazz shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. The 3 from Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic got his 4th rebound in this one.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there. Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Conley. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. And now the Mavs on the run. Pass to Dinwiddie. Tipped. Here's Bertans. 2 points. That one goes. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this 4th quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovic. Shoots it from the high post. They get it back. Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. They shoot again. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
O'Neal on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. For Utah, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot from 16. It doesn't go for him. The Mavericks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Pulls up, high post. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Always good to see Bogdanovic use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Dallas has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And Dallas with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Conley. Utah gets it back. Left side, Mitchell. The 3 ball. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And Dallas with possession. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Stolen by Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Brunson. No dice from the high post. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. DA, take it away. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now Mitchell, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here is Paul. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Rejected by Booker. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Pass to Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And they get it, and then Mitchell get the dunk.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Kicks to Paul. Utah with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Up again. Booker pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Suns leading by 11. Paul outside. The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Here's the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. 1:29 left to play here in the first. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. 9-point game. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. He kicks to Bridges. Ball against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Crowder. From downtown, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell. The shot comes out, and Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz trail by 7. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To end the drought, goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
Down low, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Left side, Crowder. And so it's Phoenix headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep, low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Mitchell outside. Over Booker. Misses off the right iron.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Jazz trail by 7. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Conley feeling it out. Back to Gobert. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Mitchell.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Bridges against O'Neal. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Rebound by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Paul can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 5. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Paul outside, feeds it to Booker. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Paul passes to Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Here's the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Back to Gobert, and stolen by Ayton. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Bridges passes to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Crowder against Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker.
And really, they're going to have to figure out a different way to attack this defense. They're not getting many good looks at all. Their field goal percentage is scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 9. Booker with no one around drops in the tray. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Booker. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Mitchell. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Into the lane and taken away by Paul. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the shot goes in. That's now 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Booker with it. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
14.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
26.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Suns. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Clarkson. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The dish to Azubuike. Gay outside. Here's Pascal. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Azubuike, and it comes off the front of the rim. Phoenix leading by 10. Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Here's Holiday. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And that one is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Pascal. Inside. And Azubuike kicks to Pascal. To the middle. Azubuike, no good. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here's Pascal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Holiday up top, defended by Pascal. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Craig. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now Johnson. Following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. Passes to Pascal. Gay kicks to Pascal. The rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Holiday finds Craig. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gay passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here now a chance to show you assist to the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell is the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Booker outside. Fourth quarter of basketball.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
To the left wing. The drive by Mitchell. And he stays with it. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul dishes to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, and stolen by Booker. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the three ball is good. And the Suns lead by 15.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Now the pass to Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Crowder, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
Jazz trail by 15. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Baseline Jay on the way. They get it again. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Mitchell. Bridges with some nice defense.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Devin Booker.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Clock at 4. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 17-point lead, their biggest. Back to Booker. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Driving the lane, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening, and he will attack it.
Here is Conley. Out left to the wing. 11 seconds left in the game. Mitchell in the corner. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the five. Gordon attacking. And there's Jokic on the assist by Gordon.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Murray from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Releases from 15. Got a hand on it. Porter against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Barton outside. He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Mitchell against Barton. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Murray can score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
The three from Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Barton's shot off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Murray passes to Barton. Gordon with it. Back to Barton. Drives to the hoop. Gordon finds Jokic. Here's Barton. Checked by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Jokic. Back to Barton. Over Mitchell. And the shot no good. A bit short. Conley against Porter. And Mitchell with the slam.
They guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. From deep, Conley. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Barton attacking. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Count the basket.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Gobert against Jokic. Porter, the pass to Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Murray's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Murray passes to Jokic. The drive by Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
Nikola Jokic.
24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
There's 14 seconds left in the first. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Bogdanovic. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Over Gobert.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back. You're good, man.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And there's the drive. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Conley with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively, and stolen by Murray. And here's Gordon from the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. To the middle. Barton with a steal. Murray, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Gobert passes to Mitchell to win the run. Goes up again. Gobert, no good. Denver in the lead. Barton right side. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Barton. Murray finds Jokic. The 3. And again, Denver no good. The Jazz have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
The Jazz have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Jokic the screen. Murray, no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Pulls up for 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 11 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Mitchell. Looking to get it going into the lane.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Out to the right wing. Jokic against Bogdanovic. Gordon, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up. That free throw good from Gordon. Both free throws good from Gordon. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes it inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Barton with a steal. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Conley with the ball. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Eric Paschall is out there with Daniel House. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Paschall from outside. On target from range.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Outside Murray. There's the drive. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And Clarkson, here we go. Back to Whiteside. And stolen by Jokic. Over to the left wing. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's House. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock is at 3. Pascal can't hit. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Morris on the wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The kick out to Morris. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And a nice finish on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Pascal. Lets it go from the wing. Doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Shoots from the baseline. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Denver has possession. The Jazz making their last shot. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Here's Najee. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Goes up on the baseline. Nice shot by Pascal. Pascal's got 7 points.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Pass to Najee. Now Cousins. Here's House. Inside. Oh, deflected. Cousins with the steal. Here's Najee. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Knocked loose, and they'll get another chance. Pass to House. Launches it. And it's Denver with a rebound. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Najee, good. And now a 7-point Denver lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Pascal, Green covering. Pascal can't hit. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is...
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Monte Morris. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Green. And it's Najee in at the 4.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. In transition, here they come. Here's Cousins. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
To the wing on the left. Green up top. Pass to Cousins. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Mitchell misses. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Back to Cousins, to the inside, 11 feet out. And he can't bank that one in. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Left side, Bogdanovic. Cousins with the steal. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Morris outside. Going inside. And it's Green missing. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the
goodness.
runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert for the Nuggets. So it's Denver now. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Barton. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Murray finds some space. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
For 3, O'Neal sinks it from distance. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray passes to Jokic and stolen by Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
On the break. Barton with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And the shot goes in.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Murray passes to Gordon. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Money!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Murray passes to Jokic. Yes!
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. The 3 from Mitchell. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Outside Murray. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Now Barton. So a close game sees Denver taking the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Doncic. That one a little long. The try. Oh.
Yes. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley surveying the D. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Utah, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. O'Neal. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish. Utah
shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Brunson, no good. Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lined up there for Bogdanovich.
No longer considered just a pure shooter, Bogdanovich has worked on becoming a complete offensive player.
The 3 for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Mitchell against Brunson. Now Powell passes it to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To stop the run. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Conley, and he makes good on the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's the 3, and it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
They get it back. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Doncic passes to Powell. The 3. No good on that one. And it's Utah the other way. Powell with the steal. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
but confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Mavericks trail by 15. On the wing, Doncic. Recovered by Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Rebound by Mitchell.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bullock with the rebound. Doncic outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 9.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He comes away with 11 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. Conley kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 16. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness. Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Ball stolen. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped, and he recovers it. 5 to shoot. For 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Doncic. Again, Mitchell missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Pushing it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The feet to Bogdanovich. Another steal. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Spins. Shot from 16. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Feeds it to Mitchell. To the paint. And Utah turns it over again. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Doncic fires from way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And it's Conley penetrating. Yep, it counts. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Brunson kicks to Finney Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Doncic with it. Out guarded by Bogdanovic. And Doncic gets it to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Passes it to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Lobbed up there for Powell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Davis Bertans. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. Ntilikina out there with Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Tries the spin move. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Clarkson on the wing. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
Dinwiddie outside. Another shot. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. Bertans can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
There's Green with the 3. Ball's knocked loose. Jazz leading by 7.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, G.A., Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Bertans finds Dinwiddie. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. House the pass to Pascal. Cranes it from 9 feet away.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside, Green. No good on the three. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Pascal. Here is House. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Here's Dinwiddie. Drills it from outside. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Driving to the basket.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie, another 3 for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. From deep. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Ntilikina.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Here's Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Dinwiddie left side. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. 1:04 left to play in the third. Back to Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Dinwiddie finds Marjanovic. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pascal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Assisted by Eric Pascal.
29 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie left side. From deep, Green. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Ntilikina. There's Green with the 3. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average day.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Doncic with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Michael Conley picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Doncic against Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound, Finney-Smith. And he banks in the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice up fake by Bojan. He just brings the whole bag of tricks.
He throw good, Bogdanovich.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Powell with the screen. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Out on his own on the break. And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Look at the big man Gobert sprint down the court, looking determined to beat everyone to the bucket. And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Powell, the pass to Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell right side. Back to Bogdanovich. Doncic with the steal. Bullock with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Brunson. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. The 3 for Doncic. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oh, man. He hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's O'Neal driving inside. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside. Stolen by Brunson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's tipped. And Utah turns it over again.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Doncic feeling it out. There's the drive. Brunson finds Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Bounce pass, Conley. Charity stripe shot. And it's off the back rim, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Mavericks trail by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Doncic against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And so it's Utah with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
For Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here's Conley, following the score by Phoenix. The rebound by Bridges. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Tries the spin move from the high post.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. O'Neal. No luck on that one. Nice D from Bridges. Booker goes in. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Booker. Spins. Over Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Outside Paul.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. Bridges finds Booker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Bridges passes to Paul. The 11-footer, and Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about. Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Outside Paul. To the left side wing. The three from Ayton. Utah with the rebound. 1:57 left in the opening quarter. Back to Mitchell. Over Paul. From deep, Conley. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Utah leading. Conley passes to Mitchell. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell. 4-3. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And here's Booker. Here's Ayton. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, coming out of the
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Booker. Shoots from the line. Nice jump shot. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Conley against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Booker, the pass to Paul. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Mitchell. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
jump ball call.
The Suns shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Bridges finds Crowder. And here's Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Conley. Now here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Aiden's got 6 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Mitchell misses. The Suns trailing.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Booker drawing the double. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Crowder. Off target from three-point range. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Booker on the take. Here's Ayton. He got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking?
Wow. In transition, here come the Suns. Baseline try. Booker can't get it to go.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Leaps for it. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
20 seconds left to play in the half. And Booker, here we go.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Throws it up high. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Jazz out in front. Up. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. We've got Campaign, Cameron Johnson out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Suns. Payne against Bogdanovich. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hammers the lob through.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. And Gobert with a block. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. And stolen by Gobert. On the break.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Conley against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Launches a 3. Utah with the rebound. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Johnson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Haskell can't hit. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Shamet from deep. Johnson. Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Pass to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Here's Payne. After the basket by Utah. The kick out to Johnson. Here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. And here is McGee to the left wing. Outside Craig. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clarkson outside. Pass to Pascal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pascal inside, defended by Payne. Offensive rebound. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They're in trouble if they let him post like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Here's House. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Jazz lead by 18. You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with the center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Now here's Clarkson. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pascal inside. Johnson on him. Pascal can't hit. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Shamet. Outside Johnson. Back to Shamet. Deflects the pass. McGee, a screen on Clarkson to the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Clarkson passes to White. Oh, okay then.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
And so it's Utah, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Now Aiden uses the glass on the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Conley against Paul. Conley goes in, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell. Blocked. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Ayton gets it to go.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Paul with the bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. And he drives in. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Assist from
Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Up and over Conley. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Conley. Paul with some nice D. The Suns running out of time. And he's going for the oop here. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Booker on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Here's Gobert. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot off that time.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And so here's Phoenix. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gobert against Ayton. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Martin passes to Jokic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Mitchell with the jam. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession. At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's O'Neal shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Martin dishes to Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Off target from 3-point range. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's good from long range.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Murray. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Porter. Down low, Jokic.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
And stolen by Barton. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell.
Yes! A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Barton. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the problems Aaron Gordon presents on their defense. The coach said with his athleticism, whoever guards him is going to be exhausted by his activity. That's something we need to account for. So that means a lot of rotation players on the big man tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Oh, the lob to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now here's Murray. He has 5, and a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mitchell with it, now defended by Jokic. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Murray for three. The rebound by the Jazz. The drive by Mitchell. To the right side. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Gordon goes in. Barton kicks to Jokic. There's Gordon with the three. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your five-man.
Here's O'Neal. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And there's the pass to Gobert. To the middle. The shot misses. Good defense by Jokic. Murray finds Barton. Jokic a screen to the paint. And Jokic slams it in.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Jokic. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. And no good that time. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Barton. Stolen by Mitchell. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Pass to Porter. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail. In the corner, Murray with it. This one for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 8 points.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding. Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Mitchell. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Outside for Murray. And there's the drive. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. To the inside, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Here's Clarkson. Picked away. On the wing, Green. Back to Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Morris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Morris looking over the floor. Passes it to Najee. Back to Morris. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Yes, that goes in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Morris against Pascal. The pass to House. It's stolen by Green. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Green will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. The lead is 2. Morris outside. Cousins finds Morris. Back to Cousins. Green passes to Cousins. 5 on the clock. And here's Morris for 3. Come on. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Pass to House. For the tie. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position. But his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
Here's Najee. Rebound by House.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Denver passing it around. Pass to Morris. The Nuggets with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Alexander Walker passes to House. Haskell with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Clarkson passes to Pascal. It's picked off. Cousins dishes to Green. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Fires the three. Najee, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
The Nuggets trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Najee. Off target with his 3. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. The feed to Cousins. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
With 4 seconds on the clock. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Barton against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Murray looking around. Kicks it to Barton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you can't try to rough up Barton. Can't get too physical with him. He's very good at using his body against yours to draw fouls.
Both free throws good from Barton. Jazz leading by 5. Passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Gordon. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell, driving in, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic finds Porter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Murray. And the pass to Jokic. Martin with it, covered by Conley. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. And here is Conley. Mitchell left side. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And stolen by Bogdanovich. One-on-one here. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Mitchell outside. Denver grabs the miss. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Murray, no good. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Jokic high post. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Jokic, Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Barton. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. The Nuggets trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
It's Porter outside. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way. Conley scanning the floor. He kicks to Mitchell. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Murray against O'Neal, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here is O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Three-pointer, trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Again, Mitchell missing. No good. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.